Issa, get us into our next few games.
Hey
All right,
guys,
well, let's send it over to Kitty
by Issa.
to get us
into
our next few games.
And we really did see how important it is every single elimination. We saw, I believe it was Oceania, that 1 point difference is what makes it. And amazing, amazing job. And we do have a few more plays with Sundown. Sundown, what do you got for us over here?
Yeah, so we're going to check out. The theme of this one is going to be close quarters combat and executing in that mid and end game. So at first, we're going to jump on board here with Noodle Kongan, just trying to find whatever space he can get in this close shot, trying to get on hit, but then look right away as he's taking out the trap, immediate 180 and boom, Kitty. That was nuts.
Yeah, having the awareness and the focus to switch like that and land your shot in a 180 situation is awesome.
Yeah, and Predict SMG doing it here as well. Again, 2 players directly on top of 1, 2, doesn't panic, picks both of them up, knows there's a player at his back, so look how he gets into the zone, boxes up and rotates. Now, again, we talked about close quarters combat. CX is, by the way, look at the pressure here. From the moment he gets a tag onto this player, chasing, knows he's there, boom, gets the assault rifle round. So he's broken through the shield and he's looking to find him, not giving this player a chance to rest, using everything. Notices the wall on the backside hasn't been edited, so the player had to have gone up and he found Ubnox. Now, we saw a little bit of it on stream, Kitty, but Stompy went off.
Yeah, Stompy is an amazing, amazing player. Already we see him here with 6 eliminations and 26 players remaining.
Yeah, really huge, and you can see how he's looking to find the backside of the circle rotations constantly, already at 8 elims, and the flick right there, picking up Sops as well. I mean, it was just absolutely nuts here, particularly utilizing the heavy sniper on these backside of circle rotations to make sure that he's able to pick these guys up. And also, I want to note how he's constantly hiding himself inside of these cones and then editing himself back out. It makes it that much harder to track where he is and gives him that much more of an advantage as he does it there onto Chundis, a very good player. And again, the loot is right there and he takes advantage of it, picking up BNQ effect as well in that circumstance, and then dipping back into the storm. Unfortunately, didn't get the victory royale, but 14 points and the top 3 is still a 21-point performance for E11 Stompy. He's got to be happy with that.
Yeah, definitely happy with that. It's so interesting to watch his aggressive style gameplay, kind of what we saw with Aspect yesterday, but then also going for those more hiding positions in the cones, jumping on his prey. But we are going to get into some more games today, guys. I think we got Golden Boy and Monster over here is going to take it away. We got Mongrel. Woo! Let's get it.
Mongrel in the house. I've been very much looking forward to seeing Mongrel play. I know we saw him in the elimination feed on the receiving end of getting picked off, but still, that is a, Mongrel, like when you see him, you notice it.
This is a big moment for Mongrel, man. It's like a debut, right, to like his first competitive, big Fortnite event as far as like World Cup goes, right? That's the official events.
That's
so
true, yeah.
Good to see the younger competitors able to make or break here in the scene right now.
I've been more impressed every single day with the players we have in this community and the youth. I'm glad that the age limit is where it is because we're seeing a lot of talented youngsters that are bringing it, man. And as an old guy, it makes me kind of reevaluate my situation, but I will say, man, very impressed. And talking to young players, well, Mongrel, this young man is so good, so disgusting. I think that during the Lux Cup, a lot of people were saying that Mongrel, maybe Mitro Mongrel, one of the best duos, right?
Yeah, the duos.
And does that correlate though to the solos? I mean, Mongrel slayed out so many times. When I tuned into his stream, this kid's he's a savage. And then Nikov is in here too, and Tyovsky as well. There's some good players here, but Mongrel's going to go in for it, and Tyovsky was just not ready for that at all. He's just going to boom that door, just shut it down with that heavy snipe, and then punishes him, catches him completely off guard. Mongrel does get tagged up a little bit, Monster.
Mongrel, one of the best mechanical players, and one of the few mechanical players that his mechanical skill can carry him. And by mechanical, I just mean the speed and action of which he can just make his plays, right? The edits, the shots, everything. He is so on point. When he commits, he is confident every single time. Most of the time, he is just faster than his opponents and more accurate.
This kid's aim is ridiculous. Now he's continuing to put some pressure down, and here and there, right? He's putting some shots down, seeing if he can benefit from it. He knows, he's like debating on the picks and chooses of the fights he can take. That's what I was gonna say. You gotta let me finish my point, Mongrel. This guy is disgusting. It's like he's looking at it. He sees, like, okay, this is weak. This is a weak wall. I could go after this player. This player's going to get pressure from the other side. Let me try and third party this fight, benefit from this. He's hitting him at all these different angles.
That's right. It's another thing. Just identifying what walls are freshly built, what players are behind those walls, you know, in a heel stance or something like that. He catches all these guys off guard. That's why he has 5 eliminations right now. But it is time to go. It's a long rotation for him to make, and many others here as he pops that rift to go. Unfortunately, it was a launch pad nearby. He didn't quite catch it. But this rift is still going to be a fantastic one because it's going to allow him to keep all of his materials as all these other players have to make this long rotation here.
Sometimes you don't really get to use a community launch pad.
You don't.
You know, it'd be like that sometimes. You know, sad times for Mongrel.
Sad times.
But hey, he manages to use that rift to go, which is going to give him that elevation necessary. I wonder where he's going to go coming out of that. We got Nikov, who's going to be, I think, one of the highest positions here. In fact, maybe the ultimate high ground for Nikov. This moment, though, he needs to be careful because he get challenged, as we saw off screen just a moment. Mongrel still continuing to be down low. A lot of players just going to be surrounding him. I think I saw a boogie bomb just go through as well. And Mongrel, though, managing to just stay up despite the carnage that is unfolding around him.
Oh boy, he's finding some more loot right here that's going to allow him to replenish up. So he's looking good this game. Let's see what's going on. See what's going on here. What decision is he going to make? Who's his next target? Who's his next victim? It's Hakotos who's going to go down there. Jetpacks takes himself out to the storm there. Don't know how he does that when he had a baller, but it happened. Right.
But it happened. Hey, like I said, sometimes it really do be like that.
It just be like that.
Mongrel, he saw one player down low, but he also saw another player coming on the left side. So he, wisely enough, is just going to get right back into his safe spot, and he's going to push out now. And I like watching from Mongrel's POV, his decision-making. It's something.
I think he owns that wall. He does. He does own the wall. I was wrong.
That player, that's going to be another huge elimination for Mongrel.
It was like I thought about it, and then Mongrel thought about it. He said, wait, that's mine. Boom. Hit him right there. That guy's out of the game. Back to lobby he goes.
And you were talking about this in the previous game, Monster, kind of spreading out your cover, right? Spreading out like what you have and owning as much as you can, because you never know. Moments like that where you're just going to run in and someone's going to own this. And now down 2K, looking to go for the elimination here. Player, though, wisely enough, is going to